Welcome back to the Greenhorn Travelers channel. Mount Fansipan, often referred to as the Roof of Indochina, is the highest peak in Vietnam, standing at 3,143 meters above sea level. Located in the Hong Lian Sun mountain range near the town of Sapa, the journey to the top of Fansipan is as much a spiritual and cultural experience as it is an adventure. It has become increasingly accessible in recent years thanks to modern infrastructure, making it possible for a wide variety of visitors to reach the summit, which once required several days of strenuous hiking. Now, the trip begins from Sapa itself, offering an unforgettable blend of stunning landscapes, thrilling rides, and cultural immersion. The adventure begins in Sun Plaza, an iconic building in the heart of Sapa. The French colonial-style Sun Plaza is striking with its green dome and yellow facade, a landmark in its own right. Inside, visitors can access the first leg of their journey, a short funicular ride from Sapa station to the base of the Fansipan cable car station. The funicular itself is a nostalgic experience, reminiscent of an old European mountain train, with its vintage charm and large windows offering panoramic views of the terraced rice fields and surrounding valleys that Sapa is known for. As the funicular departs, you begin a slow ascent along the sloping hillside, passing through the verdant hills of the Sapa region. The ride is relatively brief, lasting just a few minutes, but it provides a pleasant introduction to the natural beauty of the area. The landscape gradually changes as the funicular rises higher, revealing vistas of towering mountains, lush forests, and quaint villages nestled in the valleys below. It's a peaceful start to the journey, allowing you to immerse yourself in the serenity of the region before reaching the busier cable car station. Once you arrive at the Fansipan cable car station, you transition to the next phase of the journey, the long and breathtaking cable car ride to near the summit of Fansipan. The Fansipan Legend cable car holds the Guinness World Record for the longest three-rope cable car system, covering a distance of over 6 kilometers. This modern marvel of engineering makes the peak accessible in just 15 to 20 minutes, a stark contrast to the multi-day trek that was once the only option for reaching the top. The cable car ride itself is nothing short of spectacular. As you ascend, the landscape transforms dramatically beneath you. The town of Sapa recedes into the distance, and soon you are gliding above a sea of mist that often blankets the region, giving the scenery an otherworldly quality. Beneath the cable car, steep mountainsides, dense forests, and terraced fields create a patchwork of green and gold hues, while jagged peaks rise all around, shrouded in swirling clouds. The silence inside the cabin contrasts with the vast, rugged beauty outside, making the journey feel almost meditative. On clear days, the views stretch for miles, offering glimpses of remote villages and the winding rivers far below. As you approach the upper station of the cable car, the air becomes cooler, and the vegetation gives way to more alpine-like flora. Stepping off the cable car, you are greeted with the crisp, thin air of high altitudes, and a sense of awe as you stand amidst towering peaks. However, the journey isn't over yet. From here, there are two options to reach the summit. The first is to hike the remaining 600 or so steps that lead to the very top, a path that winds through the mountain and offers up-close views of the temples and statues dotting the summit area. The second, more leisurely option is to take another short funicular ride that whisks you closer to the summit with minimal effort. The summit area of Mount Fansipan is not just a place to enjoy stunning views but also a significant spiritual destination. Scattered across the mountain are several Buddhist temples and shrines, which add a peaceful and reflective dimension to the experience. The most striking of these is the 21.5-meter tall bronze statue of Amitabha Buddha, which is perched on a platform overlooking the vast landscape. The statue stands out not just for its size but also for the exquisite detail of its craftsmanship. From this vantage point, the panoramic views of the surrounding mountains are breathtaking, especially when clouds roll through, creating a mystical atmosphere. In addition to the Amitabha Buddha statue, there are several other notable landmarks on the summit, including a series of pagodas and smaller shrines. The architecture of these structures is inspired by traditional Vietnamese temple designs, featuring curved roofs, intricate carvings, and serene courtyards. The tranquility of the temples is enhanced by the constant sound of the wind and the occasional fluttering of prayer flags. Walking through the temple grounds, visitors can light incense, offer prayers, and take a moment to reflect amidst the grandeur of nature. For those who enjoy a bit of exploration, there are several viewpoints scattered across the summit area, each offering a unique perspective on the surrounding mountains. On a clear day, the views from these vantage points are nothing short of awe-inspiring, with layers of mountains stretching as far as the eye can see, their peaks rising above the clouds. It's a humbling reminder of the scale and beauty of the natural world, and many visitors find themselves spending time just gazing out over the landscape, soaking in the peace and quiet. Finally, after taking in the temples, statues, and viewpoints, you'll reach the highlight of the journey, the summit of Mount Fansipan itself. Marked by a triangular monument, the summit is a popular spot for photos, and there's a sense of accomplishment in standing at the highest point in Vietnam. The views from the summit are spectacular, though they can be obscured by clouds, which often roll in and out throughout the day. On clear days, the 360-degree views offer an unforgettable panorama of the surrounding mountains and valleys, while on misty days, the atmosphere is more mystical, with peaks appearing and disappearing as the clouds shift. After spending time at the summit, visitors can retrace their steps, either walking or taking the funicular back to the cable car station. The descent offers another opportunity to take in the stunning scenery from above, and for many, the experience of riding the cable car is just as memorable on the way down as it is on the way up. As you descend, the town of Sapa gradually comes back into view, and the adventure feels complete. The journey to the top of Mount Fansipan is a unique blend of natural beauty, cultural heritage, and modern convenience. From the charming funicular ride at the start to the awe-inspiring temples and statues near the summit, every step of the way offers something to marvel at. Whether you are seeking breathtaking views, spiritual reflection, or simply a memorable adventure, the Fansipan experience is one that stays with you long after you've returned to the lowlands.